Throughout the Major League Baseball season, a number of Canadians will take on the Blue Jays here at the Rogers Centre. A growing number of Canadians are making it to the majors. And most recently taking the field here against the Toronto Blue Jays is Michael Soroka with his new team, the Washington Nationals. I know you're no stranger to playing on this field. Does it make you at all think about when you're here for the Futures Prospects game?
Absolutely, yeah. That was the first time I was on a big league mound, technically. So, yeah, that was a crazy experience, and I got to see this place pre-renovation, and obviously they did a great job, and actually it kind of has a different feel with it now. So yeah, I guess it was over 10 years ago.
When your name was announced here the other day, could you hear the people cheering for you?
Yes, I think obviously we get the little maple leaf next to our name, which is pretty cool. That's why it always means just a little more to be back here playing. I know last year at some point when I was warming up in the bullpen, I was getting some chirps from the people in the bullpen until they realized I was Canadian, and then they said sorry.
Okay,
so
good.
Typical fashion.
And you're like, oh, it feels so good to be back in Canada.
Exactly.
Swing and a miss.
The impact that you've had on not only just Canadian pitchers, but baseball players, what's it like having them reach out to you or say, hey, I picked up this because of you?
It's special. In Canada, obviously when the Blue Jays are doing well, baseball takes off in this country, and that's essentially how I got into it too. Is Bautista hit 54 home runs here in 2010, and got me watching baseball a little more, and I realized it was something that I wanted to do instead of hockey. So, I think being that in Calgary and coming back in the off seasons and throwing bullpens in Calgary and trying to be around for their pitching nights and helping some of those kids out, and essentially just be what Chris Rietzma was for me. I think that's pretty important, and I think there's another guy over there that I see, John Axford, and he was big for that as well.
For City News, I'm Lindsay Dunn.